Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Wes.
Happy holidays.
I love the holidays.
Me too. You know what's tough for me, though?
What's that?
Well, I don't drink alcohol, and there's all these parties and dinners to go to, and I'm kind of afraid to bring a bottle of wine with me as a gift because I kind of think I'm going to choose the wrong one.
Well, I don't drink either, and I have a solution for that. Did you know that you can join the Community Wine and Spirits monthly wine club, the Mutual Satisfaction Society? You'll receive 3 carefully selected bottles every month, complete with tasting notes and detailed information on each wine, all for $90. Join in the next 24 hours and get 20% off your first shipment. Want fancier wine? We got you. Join the Mutual Satisfaction Society Plus for extra satisfaction. $150 will get you 3 very special bottles. Let us take the trouble out of selecting great wines that you will love. Your first shipment is 20% off just for listening to View the Right Thing. Join the community today at www.communitywineandspirits.com or DM us at CommunityWS.
All right, thanks.
You got it.
On this installment of View the Right Thing, it's a flick about love, family, and the importance of living each day as if it were your last. Tim Lake is a young man who discovers that the men in his family can travel through time. Determined to improve his love life, Tim uses this ability to pursue Mary, the woman of his dreams. But as he rewinds and replays moments to perfect his life, he learns that even time travel can't shield him from the bittersweet beauty of everyday experiences. Wes and Alexis find that they don't need 1.21 gigawatts to power through their review of About Time on View the Right Thing.
Monthly wine club, the Mutual Satisfaction Society. You'll receive 3 carefully selected bottles every month, complete with tasting notes and detailed information on each wine, all for $90. Join in the next 24 hours and get 20% off your first shipment.
Hi, welcome to another episode of View the Right Thing. I'm Wes.
I'm Alexis. Society Plus.
Hi, Alexis. How are you?
Extra satisfaction.
Hi, I'm
$150.
How are you?
Just pretty good.
Very special bottles. Let us take the trouble out of selecting great wines that you will love.
Yeah.
Your first shipment is 20% off just for listening to View the Right Thing. Join the community today
week.
at
So far, I got my
www.communitywineandspirits.com
my yearly
or
vaccinations
DM us
on
at CommunityWS.
Sunday, and
Thanks.
You got it.
it basically knocked me on my ass for like the last 4 days.
Oh,
so
man.
Normally it's like 2 days, but I got 3.
Oh.
3 vaccinations. I got COVID,
Really?
flu, and for the first time ever, because I'm old, pneumonia.
There's a pneumonia vaccine?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so if you're like, I guess if you're over like 45 or something, I think they recommend getting it.
Wow.
Yeah. So yay.
Yay.
I've hit that age bracket where I need pneumonia shots. But I think maybe because, I don't know if it was because I did all 3 or maybe because the pneumonia one was new, but it just like, I've been like weak and tired, and like the first couple of days I was like alternating between really, really cold and really, really hot. And then, and then just being like kind of dizzy and lightheaded every time I stand up. Today's the closest to normal I felt yet. I'm less achy, although my arms still hurt.
Yay.
But I'm glad I got them because, we're going to be traveling for Thanksgiving. And so I don't want to risk getting sick from all the other weirdo travelers out there.
Sure.
If we get to travel. Things are so up in the air with travel right now.
Right.
Because of the government shutdown. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're listening to us in another country other than the United States, our government is stupid and constantly fighting with each other. So they shut the government down because they can't agree on things. So
yeah, fun.
Yay!
So fun. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
So what's up? What's going on with you?
Well, the play that I'm in has been fantastic.
Yeah.
We sold out opening night, and then we
Wow.
oversold our second performance. and had to add some chairs and turn people away because there was legitimately no more room.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that felt good.
Did just word of mouth get out or something, or what? Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so sad I'm missing it.
We might be recording it. Like
Have
my
somebody
performance. So
Have somebody at least, like, just have somebody grab your phone and record it for me or something and send it to me.
Yeah.
I really want to see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to be able to see it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry I'm 2,500 miles away now.
How dare you leave?
I know.
So
Life.
mad. Yeah. I'm not really mad. I mean, I'm sad because I don't get to see you in person. But like,
Yeah.
we have this.
Yeah, we still
How
have this.
lucky. 100 years ago, this was not possible.
Yeah, we'd be sending letters to each other. I hate writing letters, so you'd never hear from me.
And today I ate this. It was fine.
So the elephant in the room is we were gone for a couple weeks. I needed a little bit of a mental health rest. I sort of had a string of things happen that really bummed me out, and I needed some time to process. So Alexis was like, "Do it." So I did it. So that's, in case you're listening and wondering where we were, that's what's up. Sorry we didn't get all the horror movies planned that we planned, but
yeah,
here we are. But now we're moving into like lovely family time, which is why we watched the movie we watched today, and then we got some holiday shenanigans in store, so that's pretty exciting. So yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before we get into the movie stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. It was a fast one.
No,
I think we're gonna bypass the trailer today. We need to get our bearings again, and then maybe we'll get back to trailers. But so what we watch today?
Today we watched About Time.
We did watch About Time. Alexis, what is About Time about?
About Time. Here we go. At the age of 21, Tim discovers that he can travel in time and change what happens and has happened in his own life. His decision to make his world a better place by getting a girlfriend turns out not to be as easy as you might think.
Oh, I thought it was going to be longer. Yeah, no, that's a great description. Alexis, did you enjoy this movie?
I adored this movie.
Yeah. I do too. I think it's a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard for me, and we can talk about that in a bit. But it is a very lovely film.
Yeah.
By Richard Curtis.
Richard Curtis.
Man,
so fantastic.
Yeah, it's interesting. He has more of a writing career than writing and producing than directing. Mm-hmm. He hasn't really directed all that many movies.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Interesting. Well, should we get into it? I don't have a lot of I don't think this movie was like a big award winner or anything, so I don't really have much on that.
Which is really such a shame.
It is. I don't know why. I mean, it feels like maybe it just came out in a year that there was like so many big things that maybe it got overshadowed, or maybe it came out at a rough time of the year for it or something. I don't know.
Maybe they didn't submit for it. They're like, we just created this beautiful thing.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's get into it. Tell me about your notes, because I know this movie's important to you. You can talk about that too when you're ready.
Okay. Well, the very first thing I said was this production design is fantastic.
Oh yeah, like the house and the
house. Everywhere you go, like I felt like I was part of the story too. Like I was a fly on the wall, and it was just so intricate. The books in the bookshelf or things strewn about, it didn't seem forced. It just felt lived in. All the it felt lived in and natural.
it's interesting too because it's like a lifestyle that I don't think very many people, at least their family home, is not really a lifestyle that a lot of people get to live, because it's like a seaside country estate that is pretty large, and obviously they do well. They've done well for themselves, and you know, it's such a, like, almost like the family's almost like a little quirky, and I don't know. It's just a very interesting, in a lot of ways, almost unreal experience, because so many people don't get to experience that. But it's so, like, endearing that you sort of just feel like you're one of them.
Yes.
Kind of that fly on the wall thing. Like, you feel like you're there with them.
Yes.
And then the rest of the set, the rest of the production design is interesting, because it's like, I almost wonder, like, how did they find these places? Like the apartment that he rents with the playwright. There's some scenes where I'm like, how were these rooms? Did they build these rooms, or were these? And I don't think so. I think they shot them on location, but it almost feels too convenient for the filmmaking to be that interesting.
Oh,
like there's a shot where he's just like living his regular life, and the playwright's in another room, but you can see them both, and they both take a drink at the same time. And it's just like, that's so, like, the structure is like so convenient for it to be interesting visually. But yeah, it's excellent job on the production design's part.
Really beautiful. Oh, I love it. And the way that each of the, like, main original characters, the way the characters are described is really beautiful. Talking about, like, Kit Kat and how she's kind of goofy and has, what is it, like,
always barefoot and in purple.
Yes, barefoot, purple, and has, like, nymph eyes or something like that. And talking about Uncle Desmond, who never really quite knows what's going on, and it's that was needed for the rest of the movie to really make sense.
Yeah. No, and it sets the tone for how the character goes through his journey and how he narrates the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's it's really well done.
Yeah. And his mom, she's Mary, and she's sturdy. She's kind of like a rectangle. I just thought that was very adorable.
I was gonna say, it's also fitting that it's sort of done as if we're hearing a book. Like, it's almost like he's writing a book. I don't know if this was a book first or not, but it feels like maybe it was, but I don't know that it is. But it's fitting because there's such a point on both Mary, who, not his mother, but Mary, who he falls in love with, and his father both being readers, and how, like, the dad's like, I've read, like, every book more than once, and that's, like, literally her job. And then we get told the story from by Tim's perspective.
Yes.
And he's narrating it as if it's a book, which I think is interesting. Yes.
I do feel like this could be set really anywhere in time.
Sure. Yeah. I think there's there's definitely things you could adjust based on the time period, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like going to the theater, that's been happening for ages. He's a lawyer. Someone gets in an accident. It could be any sort of accident.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like this movie about time is timeless.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point. And it does make me sort of go, I would totally watch a prequel to this about the dad, or, like, I think that could be really interesting. But
yes. Oh my gosh. And when Bill Nighy's character, when he finally is like, you're 21, it's time to tell you, him saying, get ready for spooky time. I don't think anyone could have said that aside from Bill Nighy.
Yeah.
Like, ooh. He's just he's groovy and fun and quirky in this special way that just made it all seem very endearing and not over the top.
Well, he's such a talented actor. I mean, just he has such a varied career of characters. So yeah, it's funny when people don't realize that he's in Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, he's so good in that. And I actually think he's the best part of those movies.
Yes.
So
he's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so the very first act that Tim does when he travels, it's so good and pure. Like he actually, how I interpret it was, he went back to do good for other people and not necessarily for himself. He made sure the table didn't fall over and spill drinks on all the people. And then he decided to give that girl a kiss at New Year's.
Yeah. No, it was this regret that he had, that he hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
And I think the table thing is interesting because I don't think he went back with the intention to solve that.
Right.
But he knew it was going to happen and was it was such a spur of the moment good guy character thing to do. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He just seemed, he was just a good person, which is really nice to see. He could have used it for bad, but his dad had prefaced all of this information with, you saw what happened to your uncle and you saw what happened to this guy. What did he say? Something like, no one wealthy is ever happy, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Just money doesn't cure everything, but if you are a good person, you can make a difference.
Yeah.
I thought that was really lovely.
Well, in when he tells him that about their ability to travel through time, he says a funny thing about you can't you can't kill Hitler or shag Helen of Troy,
right?
And there's a funny connection there with Donald Gleason, and so Bill Nighy is playing his father in this, and he was in the movie Valkyrie, which is all about trying to kill Hitler. And
Bill Nighy was?
Bill Nighy was.
Okay.
No, Bill Nighy was. But he's playing his father. And then Donald Gleason's real life father, Brendan Gleeson, was in the movie Troy.
Yes.
Where he plays King Menelaus, who is the husband to Helen of Troy.
Oh, that's wild.
So it's just kind of funny that there's this father connection.
I wonder if that was intentional, if that was added in.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Because, scripts are never really done until...
Once so much gets ad-libbed.
Sometimes things get ad-libbed. Scripts change throughout all the time. So that very well could have been hey, can we add this in? That's a cheeky little thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I loved seeing Margot Robbie. I feel like this must have been her breakout role or something. I had never seen her in anything before this movie.
She became real hot in Australia, I think, on a TV series there. And so I think that was a big thing. But okay. I think she had. Let me just double check this because I don't want to mess this up. Sure. You might be right, but I think if I could type her name in correctly, close enough. See all, and then we're gonna just scroll through her credits as soon as. Oh, she's gonna be in Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, you haven't seen all the talk about her wedding dress?
Oh, you know what she was in? That was actually. Oh, no, I have not seen that. You know what she was in that was like kind of I think a breakout for her was she was in the TV series Pan Am.
Oh,
where it was about the flight attendants.
Yeah.
She was one of the flight attendants on Pan Am.
Oh, I never watched that show.
It didn't last very long. It only lasted for like 13 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But I think like she was like very, very visible and like it sort of like broke her out. I mean, like I said, I think she had done some stuff in Australia first.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
I thought her character was very adorable. And
well, yeah, no, I agree.
And just how flustered that would make Tim
mm-hmm.
was very amusing. Also, this must be it's probably a European thing to just stay at someone's home for 2 months. That's I think the longest I've ever stayed at someone's home was like a week, maybe 2. But not a friend's, not like my cousin's girlfriend's home.
You see it in rich people movies, right? Whenever there's like a rich family, it's like, oh, we're going to this summer. You want to come, summer with us or whatever. Like it happens in Saltburn.
Oh yeah.
And a handful of other things. I'm sure I could, if I really racked my brain, I could think of a few more. But I mean, I feel like I've seen it only in movies. But
yeah.
But I did have like family come and stay for like a summer.
Really?
Like, yeah, I had like a cousin come and stay with us for a summer once.
Wow, that sounds so nice.
Yeah,
it was great. Yes, were you going to say something?
I was. I know we got this slight delay again. I was going to say that that Donald Gleason, Margot Robbie, and Rachel McAdams. Mm-hmm. None of them are from England.
True story.
So it's just kind of interesting that the leads in this like English set story, none of them are actually English, including Margot Robbie, who has an English accent in it, and Donald Gleason, who has an English accent in it.
Yeah, that's funny. I hadn't considered that because is he Scottish? Irish. Yep.
Yeah.
It was one or the other.
Close. It was close.
And his biggest lesson: all the time travel in the world can't make you love someone. And he learned that when he's like really into Charlotte. That's Margot Robbie's character.
Yeah,
he's so into Charlotte, and he tries to. She asks him to put sunscreen on. He's like, "Oh yeah," and like all of this sunscreen all over her back. And he tries again, and is very like smooth about it. And then going to visit her on the last night. Oh well, if you'd only come the first night. Well, it goes to the first night. Maybe you should wait until the last night. It's kind of solidifying. Yeah, okay. maybe this isn't the right way to go about it.
Well, and I think there's I contest his assertion a little bit that yes, I agree that you can't just like make someone fall for you. But there is something about like the movie's called About Time, and timing is everything in this. And so like as we learned later, she's interested in him later, Right. Timing is everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I'm sure we'll get to that point. That scene later, but
I'm sure. Yes. I just took a note. I don't know if you ever watched My So-Called Life, but Kit Kat reminds me of Rayanne. She was the like messy friend. I was like, oh, well, anyone who's listening, if you watch My So-Called Life, Kit Kat is totally Rayanne.
I trust you.
But with a better home life. Okay. My next line was, oh my God, Tom Hollander what an introduction to his character, because he never really strayed from that angry, angsty person. Everything upset him. Something was good. Well, great. Like he just was a curmudgeon.
Yeah, this is the playwright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
just for the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I it's almost funny. Like you almost wonder if he was gonna redo his introduction. Like,
I know.
he could have like not interrupted his moment or whatever, but probably wouldn't have mattered either way.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be angry about it no matter what.
Yeah. Huh. And they never, yeah. He could have totally done that, and you just wonder maybe he did, and we didn't see that part.
Nah, I assume he didn't do it.
Okay.
I assume he didn't do it because, I don't know. I think, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like he didn't. What's the point? This guy's going to, sorry, this guy's going to be a jerk no matter what. So
yeah. Poor Tim. He's just like, okay, I have to be quiet all the time. And he'd been there for like 6 months.
Yeah.
That I would go out all the time too.
Right.
Like, how can I not be at home right now? It's a really wonderful setup. I'm imagining he got to stay there for free.
Or cheap. I assume
cheap.
cheap. Yeah, because he said he was going to rent it.
Okay.
So.
And then after 6 months, he goes to this completely dark restaurant with his friend.
I want to do this so badly. I've been talking about this for years.
Yes.
They closed. The one I wanted to go to in LA was called Opaque, and they closed it during COVID. I'd always wanted to do it, but it was like expensive and stuff. And I never got to. They said they were going to open it back up, and last I'd seen they hadn't. So I've yet to eat in the dark.
It was really special though, because it forced us to really listen.
Yeah.
To what they're talking about and
differentiate who's who and what their personality is, and
Yes. And I appreciated that it wasn't entirely dark. We still saw they had somehow splashed light on some of the glasses.
Yeah.
And like you could see the spoon or whatever moving across the screen to try and feed her, but it ends up getting moose in her eye.
Yeah.
No, it's a totally new sensation. I found it very adorable, and it just really heightened the experience for all of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's sort of the point of the restaurant, right? Is that it's supposed to heighten the experience of eating the food, and this like heightened the experience of watching a movie. Which is interesting.
And then Mary and Tim like actually meeting for the first time outside. It's so pure and like unadulterated. It was just so sweet.
Well, oh, go ahead.
And just like she puts her number in his phone because he hands it to her. She goes, "It's Mary." Like, you just told me that your mom's name was Mary. How did you already forget? But obviously he was so flustered and excited. He needed to get her info.
I was going to point out that when she comes out of the restaurant and he sees her for the first time, there's this light kind of overhead behind her that's like really bright. And they utilize that at the end of the movie with him when he's looking at his daughter in the school.
They do.
Yeah, when he's saying goodbye to her in the school. It's like I think, I could be wrong, but I think the idea is that the same light that he sees in Mary, his daughter sees in him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I think.
I like that.
If it's not, what a nice sentiment, right?
Yeah.
I do want to point out that Rachel McAdams was not originally cast in this part.
Really?
It was originally Zooey Deschanel, and she couldn't do it because of scheduling conflicts, and Rachel McAdams replaced her. I'm not a big Zooey Deschanel fan. I think this movie would have been massively different if she had been cast in this. It would have been like she would have been this quirky, like, I don't know, weirdo. Which I could see how Mary could be played that way, but I really like what Rachel McAdams did with it.
Sure, I agree. I think Rachel McAdams was really perfect for this role because she didn't overtake the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
It was all very grounded.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the one of 4 movies that she plays in that's about time travel.
Uh-huh. It's the time travel. What is I know 3 is a trilogy. 4 is I said I know 3 is a trilogy. 4 is a
quadrilogy.
A quadrilogy. Mm-hmm. Yes. It's like, which movie are you watching where Rachel McAdams is in love with a time traveler?
Yeah. If they ever remake Back to the Future, maybe she should be in that.
There we go. Mm. That's so funny. She could play the mom.
Except the mom also has to play a teenager.
Yeah.
So I thought they cast like somebody young to play the teen version of the mom, and then did makeup on her to make her look older. But she could be Doc Brown. I believe in her.
I dig it.
All right, what's next on your list? He walks her to the car, or walks her to her car. Was that after dinner? No, that's later.
Way later.
That's after the party. Okay, sorry.
That's after the party.
I'm jumping the gun.
I write the lost line situation.
The play.
The night that they go to this blind dinner is the same night as opening night of the playwright's new play. And there's a line like, it was a disaster, and apparently he was silent on stage for 30 minutes. Also, I mean, hearing that, I was like, why did a stagehand not just be like, these are your lines?
Yeah.
That would have made more sense. But he, to try and help his utterly depressed flatmate, he goes back and is able to help this actor get his lines down so that the play isn't an absolute disaster. But he learned his lesson that when he traveled, he no longer in the real world met Mary.
Mm.
And he, like, it shows how selfless he is, but I'm sure had he known that would have happened, he may not have changed course. But like, I think if he were living with this man, he did it also for himself. a little bit.
I sort of wondered why he didn't try to like go back and make all things work. Like, why didn't he try more things to try to make the dinner and fix this?
I don't think he could have, because they showed up at 8:30, and the play was
have
going
gone to
on.
A different day and worked with the actors on a different day and still made dinner on that night and not gone to the play? Like,
losing a line in a play can just happen out of nowhere.
Yeah. But I mean, like they made a point with like Richard Griffiths where he was like, maybe read your script again. Yeah, he just didn't know his lines. He wasn't as well rehearsed as he thought he was. I don't know.
I mean, I guess he could have gone back further and not gone to the one man whom he thought had lost his lines and go to.
Or like, I don't know, prepare the cue cards and tell
give them to somebody else
just in case. Like, hey. Just in case. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like there's. I might have tried to make them. I don't think that I would have done what he did, which is wait day after day, all day, every day, in a museum. Like, he must have just not gone to his job. Yeah.
Maybe it was a weekend.
No, he's there for days. I think his outfits change.
Then I suppose had he been there for days, he could have stayed there all day, gone back, gone to work. The next day, stayed there all day, gone back in time, gone to work.
Well, yeah, I assume what he did was he basically quit his job and lived at the museum until he saw her. And then when he saw her, he's like, okay, I know what day it is now. And so then he went back in time, did his job until that day, took the day off. And that's how I would have done it, at least. I guess if I had to do it that way.
Right.
Because then he could just fix then he wouldn't have quit his job or whatever. But
this is fair. Because he does end up going back. So he waits there and waits there and waits there, and he sees her and is a total weirdo. Like, had they actually met, like, had she been in the same time span as him, it was very adorable. Like the little poke.
Yeah.
If a stranger comes up to me and pokes me in the back,
they're getting backhanded.
I don't know who you are. Don't touch me. She was she was still very kind to him.
Yeah.
After that.
Oh, yeah. They still let him join them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, sure. There's this weirdo who has been following us around. It's great. He's like trying to explain everything, and his sister comes over and he's like, and Kit Kat was just leaving, and she's like, yes. Sorry.
Okay, bye.
Just like sachets away. That was just very like odd but normal at the same time. Mm-hmm. It was just very cute. And this whole the Kate Moss exhibit, how like he learns this information about what Mary thinks about Kate Moss. He's like, I can use this. Like, he has a very good memory.
Yeah.
Like going back in time and remembering the specific address and the time and what Mary thinks of Kate Moss, like verbatim. Very impressive. Where? I just have to picture it. Where exactly? And she's like, here's my address. Wild to give a stranger your address. That's a wild one. But it was just so sweet. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get there before this dude arrives so that I can be the one to sweep her off her feet.
Yeah.
And I did write down, she reads for a living. That's such a sweet connection to his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Since that's like when his dad we talked about this, but like, his dad took all of his extra time to read all these books, and now he's falling in love with this woman who reads for a living. It's like just a beautiful, I was going to say symphony, but synchronistic.
Synchronicity, yeah.
Yes, there we go. Okay, now we're at the part where, so they've gone to dinner. They've had 15 appetizers, right? As he said. And she asks him to walk her back to her car, which is in actuality parked right outside of her apartment.
Yes.
But
very far away.
Very far away. They walked probably 45 minutes.
So they walked so the distance apparently between the two buildings was 6 miles.
Oh my God. Where did they have dinner? How did you get that?
Because
did they say
where her friend's apartment is and where Mary's apartment is are 6 miles away. Or maybe maybe it is the restaurant because they walk from the restaurant. Mm-hmm. I assumed the restaurant was close to the apartment of her friend.
That is also possible.
Yeah.
6 miles is quite a walk.
Yeah, apparently it was a 6 mile walk.
Okay. That's very far in London.
Yeah, it's very far anywhere for a first date.
True. And it's just so sweet when they get back to her place and she's like, well, you know, if you want to come up.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of, not kind of, it feels like, okay, well, whomever had taken her out of that awful party was going to be her boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she had met that other guy at that party and they had immediately started dating.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought the line that was really funny in that moment was, I'm going to go in the other room and put my pajamas on, and maybe in a minute you can come in and take them off.
Yes. Her new pajamas.
Yeah. I just thought that was like the insistence on the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the linear method of how this works.
Yes.
was very funny to me. which maybe like goes to the point, right? Is like this movie is told in like a very nonlinear way. Like he's living a nonlinear life and she's doing this thing that like you're supposed to do it this way. So
right.
Maybe there's something there.
Yeah. She does everything. Is it correct to say she does everything by rote?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. I mean,
she seems to be so much more proper than him or his family.
Well, yeah, his family's a bunch of weirdos. They raised a weirdo, right?
Yeah. I mean, she does say that her parents are conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's a reflection of the parents.
Yes. Oh, that very well could be. And I love they go for round one and he's like, oh, that could have been better. She's like, no, it was really sweet. He's like, bam, go back. Like the bed sheets are all splayed about. And he's like, one more time. And she's like, wow, you're not going to go again? And he's like, you don't even know. He's already had quite a go at it.
Yeah.
I thought that was adorable.
That does beg some questions about the physical attributes of when you go back in time.
Yeah.
Like, are you back in that person's body or are you in your body replacing them?
I would go to say that you go back into your original
their body. No, we know that.
Mm-hmm.
We know that now because of the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, and like even with taking Kit Kat, she's in her old dress,
old clothes. Yeah.
So like,
so Quantum Leap posed this question, right? Like when Sam Beckett goes back in the past, like is he in their body? You know, like he looks in the mirror and he's like a woman or whatever.
Right.
He's not actually in their bodies. He's in his body, but their like aura is other people's perception. So they see the old person's aura. His body is in their aura, right?
Yeah.
And so they see the old person, but it's really his body. So it's like, oh, I wonder. Because if he jumps back into his old body, he can go again. 4 times doesn't matter. Like,
right. Mentally, he's like, whoa, that was a lot. Wow, what a special thing that he could. I mean, I've seen this movie many times, so I enjoy something new about it. But like, how special that you can experience something, go back, experience a different version of it, but still have the memory of both versions.
Yeah, and it maybe is like a precursor to what his dad tells him later on, which is the real mothership, which is to go back and relive every day with a different perspective.
Yes.
It's like he's training for that lesson throughout the film.
Oh yeah. Yes. the nervous energy of Mary when her parents do arrive unexpectedly because they always cancel, and so she didn't think to tell him.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet how nervous she is. And her parents will ask him a question and she answers. She's like, yes, he can speak for himself, but I'm going to say everything right now.
Yeah.
Which, now that you say that Zooey Deschanel was originally cast, I can see her. I can see Zooey playing that particular scene.
I can definitely see her in the movie. I just think it would be, I think it would have been a lot more of that throughout the film.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that makes them such an endearing couple in the film is that he's a guy with like a very practical job, right? Like he's a lawyer. And then she has sort of the impractical job. I mean, somebody has to do it, so it's practical, right? But it's very creative, whereas his thing is not really in the creative realm. But personality-wise, he's a bit more of a doofus, and he's like a bit more flighty, and like he's constantly joking. He's constantly like having a laugh. Not to say that she doesn't like have a sense of humor, but like she's more of the straight person in the film. And I think like had Zooey Deschanel done the role, I would wonder if there would be room for him to be sort of that flighty weirdo. And like how would that change that dynamic?
Yeah.
Not to like shit on Zooey Deschanel or whatever, but
no,
I think it would be very different.
It's just a very it would have been a very different film for sure. Oh God. Then Tim goes to a play with his buddy, with his coworker, right?
Yeah.
That goofball.
Rory? Roger?
Yes, not Roger. It's so adorable how Mary is like, no, I hate plays. I'm just going to sleep all day. I was like, that sounds nice. Just sleep all day.
Sounds like someone I know.
And so he goes to this play, and then he runs into Charlotte again. His first love, he says. And there are all of these snafus just to try and like hang out with her.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and this is my girlfriend something. Oh, a girlfriend. No. Not that, well, you should be careful who you call your girlfriend, because some people might think that you're gay. I love that. Yeah, gay. Like, and she's like, well, I'm gay. Oh.
Yeah, the hands, the jazz hands.
Oh, right. Okay. And he just tries to give up on it. And it sort of solidifies that to try and get with Charlotte, she had to be the one to approach.
Sure.
Like he couldn't fabricate something because with her, she was like this, like it just was never meant to be. I think that's why it could never work out.
Yeah.
And she definitely tried.
Yeah.
But it's lovely that he realized, I really don't want to be with this woman. Yeah. I love Mary.
Yeah.
Mary is my person.
And he runs home to her.
Right? And the way the way Mary talks in her sleep, no, I'm sleeping. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And he just goes to make this really lovely gesture to her. And now I wonder if he had gone back, or not if, when he went back and then he got that whole orchestra to come up, I would wager that he didn't end up going to dinner with Charlotte. Because that would have taken up a lot of time.
Yeah, because Rory was still with him. Yes. So I think you're right.
So that's actually really lovely.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I just realized that. Sorry. Like, wow. He never ended up, I mean, he did in his mind, but he erased that from the history of the world.
Yeah, so maybe she's not as sleepy too, and
yeah.
Oh,
okay. That was just really sweet. The first meeting of his parents. I love how he's like, now just, if they offer you tea, just say no. The very first thing, would you like some tea? Yes. That sounds lovely. Great, we're going to be here all day. There goes the
day. Yeah.
I thought that was so sweet.
I like the way Kit Kat introduces herself to Mary. I just think that's really endearing, and like it'd probably be really like scary and off-putting to somebody, but you know, it was like really fit the character, and I don't know. I just really liked it. I thought it was endearing.
Well, Kit Kat was always herself.
Yeah.
Like even though she had as my mom calls them, even though she had a bad picker in finding a guy.
Oh, sure.
She was still herself.
Yeah. It's funny. I made a note about Kit Kat, and I think they sort of addressed this, so maybe it doesn't really need to be said, but like Kit Kat is the one who really needed the powers.
Yeah.
Like he would have been fine without the powers. Like he had that experience with Mary naturally in the restaurant. Like he didn't have powers for that. But she tied her like self-worth into how somebody else saw her, and she didn't have like, she was like the least empowered person. Like I know we're talking about a power, but like she was like the least empowered person in the entire story, and I was just like, man, it's crazy how like we look at like the patriarchy and male privilege, and how these guys, the dad and Tim, like have really good lives, like really like they have it made. Plus they also get a special power. It's just an interesting thought for the film. It doesn't really matter, but poor Kit Kat.
I know. And why was it only passed down to the men in the family? That is wild.
Well, you know, you can have those genes that are only, you know, no girls allowed.
No girls allowed. Oh. Their wedding was such a fantastic disaster.
Yeah.
But the fact that she she surprised him with Il Mondo as she walked down the aisle.
Yeah, she's like, it's for you. Yeah.
It was so cute.
I thought it was cute. I really like the dad's description of the guy who sings Il Mondo too.
with a badger on his head or something?
With a badger on his head, yeah.
What man could look so fantastic? Oh, it was very cute.
Yeah.
At first I was concerned, like, did her parents not come to the wedding? But because I can't remember every single moment of the film, but then it was, oh, okay, her dad's going to walk her like a little bit of the way. Because he was there.
Yes, they were
there, but they weren't like super prominent.
No. I did like, you know, you were talking about that was like a beautiful disaster. I like that that's unbeknownst to Rachel McAdams, I think, or her character, Mary's character. That is what their relationship is, right? It's like it's built on this like one disaster after another, turned into something really like beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's a really great way to describe their wedding.
They made it. They still had a great time, you know.
Yeah.
The tent collapsed on people and everyone's soaking and they're all like wrapped in towels and then just sitting in the I don't know, living room, drawing room, what have you.
Vanessa Kirby walking in the rain, angry, is so funny to me.
Yes. It was fantastic. And the like having his dad as the best man really was the perfect
best choice
option. I mean, Rory was like, haha, this funny thing happened at work. And then the Ginge friend, Jay, there we go. Yeah. Jay sharing way too much information with his odd PowerPoint presentation.
About people in the room.
Yes. Ugh. And was it... Yeah, the dad didn't like his original speech and went back to really say... Because he didn't say, I love you. He's like, oh, it was implied. And he felt it important to go back and add that in.
I like that when he tells Tim, I wish I'd said I love you. He's like, I didn't say I love you. I wish I had. Mm-hmm. And he was like, it's implied. And then he looks at him and he's like, don't do it. And you can hear the heartbeat because you know that he's traveling back in time. I thought that was pretty great.
I do too.
Also, Bill Nighy is a huge B.B. King fan in real life, which is why he included B.B. King in the speech. But I think that's like, try not to cry right now. I think that's such a sweet thing, like a sweet sentiment that like, I've only loved 3 men. And Uncle Desmond was one of them, which I thought was amazing.
Yes.
But yeah,
it's one of the few things that Desmond could remember.
Yeah.
It was really sweet.
How could you not?
This movie.
Yeah, tell me, we're gonna get there, and I'm gonna have some things to say.
I love when Tim takes Kit Kat back. So she'd gotten this horrible accident because she got in a fight with her shitty boyfriend.
Got drunk,
and he took her back to the moment when she met that schmuck.
Yeah,
and. I mean, it was definitely a hard pill for her to swallow, seeing that, like, legitimately, if she hadn't been there, he would have just slept with somebody else. And I loved watching her punch him in the face. And Tim begins to applaud. He's like, oh, wait.
Well, I like that the dad knows what he did.
Yeah.
I like that the dad picks up on it in the moment. So I think it raises an interesting question, which is that what was going to happen to Mary if she'd stayed with Rupert, right? Like, there's a correlation between her Kit Kat meeting what's his name, Jimmy,
at
a party, and then that locking them into a thing forever, and then going back in time and undoing that, and then Mary meeting Rupert. Mm-hmm. And immediately being locked into a thing, and then going back in time to undo that.
Wow!
Like I don't think it's a coincidence.
No, well, because she just said, she had said, Kit Kat said, if I hadn't been there, he would have just slept with somebody else. Yeah. That's exactly what happened when Tim went and found Mary at the party. Right. Because had Rupert...
It would have been Rupert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wow. And there is some like connection that I feel like Mary has with Kit Kat that's unsaid in the film. Obviously she loves Kit Kat because she's endearing and she's a member of Tim's family and she loves Tim and Tim's family. But there's something about her commitment to helping Kit Kat that goes beyond like, oh, we're married. And so whatever, what you're in for, I'm in for. Like, I think there's something that goes beyond that. And you can see it when they're in the hospital and she's like, can you both leave? And they're like, no. And then when Kit Kat has the realization and she applauds for her, it's like that the camera is on her alone in that moment. Just on her. It's not a two-shot.
Mary.
Yeah. And And I think there's some like unsaid, like I said, like an unsaid connection between the two of them. And I think it might be like, even though Mary doesn't know, like I think the universe knows, right? So
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah. And it was a hard pill to swallow for Tim to realize that he can't save his sister. You can't save someone from the mistakes they've made. Sometimes people have to make those mistakes, because him going back to try and save his sister changed his family.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could, right? Like he could do it. He could have sacrificed his daughter,
Yeah.
for the sake of his sister.
I do find it odd that he was able to go back in time, and then when they moved forward, Kit Kat had like all these memories flood to her, new memories, like, oh my gosh, it's Jay. It's always been Jay. He's so sweet, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Is it because he's the time traveler that his memories didn't get replaced? I wonder. Because he had no recollection of having a son.
Yeah. Yeah.
So probably. I wonder if that's why, like, he has the special power to travel.
He always retains his original memory.
Yeah. Okay.
He always has to learn everything. Like he's outside of that period. He always has to learn what it's like, he didn't have he remembered his date with Mary.
Mm-hmm.
And if he goes back and changes that, if he was like the other people, he would have forgotten about Mary.
Yeah.
So that has to be exempt from it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That was wild. But yay for Kit Kat.
Yeah, well, for Kit Kat making the realization on her own. And I did like that they put a rule in place that didn't just make this an unlimited power, right?
Right.
That and I guess the rule is you can break the rule, but it's going to come at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
And the cost for him was that this little girl that he had raised and loved was gone and replaced by someone he didn't know. And so they put this sort of almost like a ticking clock on things. I can't go back to before the birth of this child. So I thought was interesting. And when he goes to talk to the dad about it, I sort of wondered if the dad learned this on his own and I was like, is Tim the original? Is Tim a replacement? Who knows? It just raises an interesting question. Is Kit Kat, maybe Tim's a replacement and Kit Kat's an original because he learned his lesson, or who knows?
Wow. Yeah. Who knows? Nobody. Yeah. The writer.
Yeah, right.
Let's call him up.
Yep. Curtis. Richard Curtis.
Okay. Now we're at the fight.
The fight.
Well, so Mary is trying to find the right dress to wear to this important meeting.
I love this moment.
And after going through all the outfits, she goes back to the very first one that was supposedly lumpy and awful, but great. And
as if that woman could look lumpy.
I know, right? And that's when the realization occurs that they've left their daughter. He left their daughter downstairs unattended with the manuscript, the very important manuscript.
Yeah.
And he just wants to go back and change what happened. And
but
she
she's
won't
like,
let
we're
him
having
leave
this
the
fight.
room.
Yeah.
He wanted to avoid this whole thing, and they keep getting a phone call. Finally, she answers it, and she's angry, and it's his mom.
Yeah.
And that's the call they get about his father.
Yeah.
And that his father has cancer.
So, all right, here we go. So first, before we get into it, I did want to say I really loved the line when he's like, "I didn't even know she knew how to use the shredder." It's really impressive if you think about it.
Yes.
That was a really, really great line.
It is.
Okay, so he gets the phone call to learn that his father has cancer.
Yes. And that leaves me to wonder, I would imagine he doesn't go back.
No.
Because who would want to get that information twice?
No.
I don't could have gone back to
fix the manuscript.
Yeah.
No. I think there are some things that just interrupt you, stop you in your tracks, and you only think about that. You don't think about. He's probably thinking about, how can I get information so I can go back and fix it?
Yeah.
But
his dad tells him that he can't.
Yeah, because it would undo Tim and Kit Kat.
Well, Tim
potentially
couldn't. Tim, you can, from what I understand, you can only go back to specific events you have experienced.
Well, yeah, but like, Tim could go back and tell his dad, or his dad could go back and do it, right? There's all these things that could happen, but the reality is that they think the cause of the cancer are cigarettes from before they were born. So for him to stop cigarettes from before they were born is that butterfly effect that would maybe result in Tim or Kit Kat being different people or not existing at all or whatever. And so
he's like, yeah, your mom thought I was really cool.
If it had been, I started smoking after your sister was born, then they could go back and stop it, right? but not for something before they were both born.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. He could break the rule, but there's a consequence. So
yeah, there's that butterfly effect.
Yeah, this is where the movie becomes very hard for me to watch. I maybe had a good cry and told Meredith I hate this movie, but it's very lovely. It's a very lovely movie. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember getting the phone call. I remember getting the same phone call. So I can speak to experience on how it stops you in your tracks, and you sort of don't think about anything else. And then taking a trip to home to see my parents, to find out what the deal really was. Yeah. And wanting to like figure out, is there anything you can do, and finding out that there's nothing you can do. I mean, it was all very, very similar in a lot of ways. Stupid movie. So, props for Richard Curtis for making a very realistic, taking an unrealistic scenario or realistic film and putting a very realistic scenario in it.
Yeah.
And then just wanting to feel like you just want more time, and then knowing that there's a ticking clock on that, and knowing that you just have to let go at some point. It's tough. It's hard.
It is.
Tell me about more of your notes.
And it was beautiful what his dad says. There are 2 rules. Just get on with an ordinary life and live every day again.
Yeah.
And to be able to enjoy the small things, it's so beautiful. Like, that's a really lucky life. I don't know many people who are able to really enjoy the little things. They're like, well, I'm looking for the next big thing. And so they ignore all the sweet little wonderful things that are happening simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was beautiful. And then, I mean, I was already teary from the phone call.
Yeah.
And then the moment the Nick Cave song came on, I was sobbing.
Is it because what the dad said in the film, or?
Well, because I knew.
You knew he was going to request. Oh, okay.
I knew what had happened. Like, everyone's in black, and I'm like, no. I have seen this movie so many times, and I was still so upset. And usually I'm watching it with Jeff, and I don't really like to cry around other people.
Yeah.
So there was no one here, so I'm like making the crying sounds, and it just like gets you. It gets you so deep.
Well, I wanted to point out that, for people who maybe missed it, when he goes to visit his dad during sort of the day of the funeral before they leave, the dad says that he wants a Nick Cave song played at his funeral. And so the idea that it's Nick Cave is really just sweet. So
yes,
he's like,
it's already on. Yeah.
Yeah. The song is called Into My Arms. If anybody wants to look it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe I Shazammed it in the moment. I was like, what is this song?
Do you have a song that you want played at your funeral?
No.
No songs. Alexis wants no songs.
I haven't thought about it.
I
be
have.
Quite honest.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a really beautiful song called In This Heart by Sinead O'Connor.
Oh.
It's all a cappella, and it's really beautiful, and it's sort of a nice love letter to the people you leave behind, I think.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was written for someone who died from the perspective of the people that were left behind, but like I kind of see it from the other way around, maybe a little. So
yeah.
Don't have a funeral for me. Just
okay.
Just party.
Just party.
Hang out, watch a movie.
Okay. We'll watch E.T.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting toward the end here.
Yeah.
So they are going to have another child.
Yeah.
And
he tries not to.
You can't. He's like, maybe in a little bit, and then like immediately she's like, okay, how about now? Or now.
Yeah.
She's really, and it's so interesting because he had been the one to push for a second child, and she wasn't really. She's like, I don't know. It's interesting, the shift where she's like, yeah, I would like another kid.
Yeah, I think my take on it is that sometimes when you lose something beautiful in the world, you want to create something beautiful in the world to replace that thing. And I think like she's going through that, and I think she sees what he's going through and wants to fix what's wrong for him. Yeah, it's very sweet and also heartbreaking.
Yeah. Because them having another child would forever end his ability to have time with his father. And that's such an immense conundrum, but also an incredible gift.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because it's like, I think about it. I thought about this a lot after the movie, and just like how do you put your foot down about no,
Yeah.
And at the same time, like I feel like I've done some, I don't think you ever let go completely.
Yeah.
But I've done my share of it. There isn't anything that I wouldn't give to spend another day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how you make that impossible choice, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. And how lucky he was, because he still had that opportunity. He still took those opportunities to go and see his dad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure because his father had to go through the exact same situation with his losing his parents.
Sure.
It made him that much more understanding.
Yeah.
And so going back that final time, like, she's gonna have the baby, and he has that final table tennis tournament. And he lets his dad win, and he's like, I haven't won in a long time. And then they both go back. Like, this is the first time that we get to see them both travel.
Yeah, before we get to them traveling back, I do want to point out the moment that he tells his father, that the father realizes this is the last time, because he says, we're going to have another baby. And there's like this, what an actor Bill Nighy is. There's this like resignation in realizing it's his last time with his son, but also like gratitude for learning that he's going to have another grandchild, because he always wanted more of them in the world.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really, it's a very quick moment, but I thought it was very poignant. And I mean, Bill Nighy's just an incredible actor.
I agree.
So they travel back together.
So when they were both younger.
Yeah.
Like, before this, we didn't know that was a possibility.
To when they were both younger and alone together. No one else was present. It was just a moment for just them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just beautiful that Tim said he never really traveled much. He just grew to have an appreciation for the life that he has.
Yeah. That he says as he's putting on a watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The kid at the end that played young Tim is Richard Curtis's son, the director's son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, like, what a neat experience to like make something like this.
Yeah.
And then have your son be in it.
Yeah. I love this movie.
So do you want to talk about why you love this movie, or like the connection, the meaning this movie has, or you don't have to?
So the very first time Jeff and I hung out, that wasn't just like a date at dinner, I had brought over Empire Records for him to watch with me.
Yeah.
I have my Empire Records mug that
Nice.
my grade school friend made. And he's like, actually, there's this other movie that I'd like to watch with you. Do you mind if we watch that first? And it was About Time. The very first movie I watched with Jeff was About Time. And it was such a, like, I was not expecting him to want to watch this type of movie. Yeah. So it was really beautiful, because I also got to see that he knows how to express his emotions. Like, he cried.
Yeah, he's a softie.
How can you not cry watching this film?
Yeah.
And it was just a real breath of fresh air. Like, this movie means so much to me. Like, after I was done watching it this time, I had to message Jeff telling him, like, it's such a perfect film, and it means so much to me because it, in this movie, Mary just continues to fall more and more in love with Tim, and like, I just fall more and more in love with Jeff every day, and it just felt really beautiful. And of course, they close it out with The Luckiest by Ben Folds, which always makes me cry. So
yeah.
I think it's just a really special film, and I love it.
So I'm going to ask you a dumb question.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this film to other people?
1,000%.
Yeah,
I'm really shocked that it has not, that it didn't get any awards.
Yeah, I mean, I not that I know of. Let me look real quick.
It came out in 2013.
Let's see here. About time.
So it was a pretty new movie when we watched it.
Movies for Grown-Ups Award nominee. It's from AARP.
What?
It got some Saturn Award nominees, which is good for sci-fi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it won some like real specific like Utah Film Critics Association awards for Best Supporting Actor for Bill Nighy.
Yeah.
It won Best European Film at the Wacky.TV Audience Award winner at San Sebastian International Film Festival. And it won Best Romance Poster at Golden Trailer Awards.
Oh.
Let's see when this actually came out. Oh, what's the release date? I was trying to figure out if it... Let's just assume it came out in 2013. So let's look at 2014 Oscars.
Yeah.
Let's just see here. Ooh, Dallas Buyers Club. Wolf of Wall Street. So this would have come out the same year for Margot Robbie. This and Wolf of Wall Street. 12 Years a Slave, which gave us Lupita Nyong'o and Chiwetel Ejiofor got nominated. American Hustle. So it would have had some competition for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Gravity was that year. It's so good. It definitely deserved it, but maybe it just barely missed. That's what we'll assume.
It was fantastic. What did you think of it?
I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, I hate it and I love it. I love it. I don't want to watch it again. Like, this is the second time I've watched it, and I had the same reaction the first time I watched it. It's emotionally, the movie is great up until the phone call with the manuscript scene. It's really, really hard to sit through after that point. And it's not because it's a bad movie, or I don't think it's bad. I think it's fantastic storytelling. I think it ends exactly how it's supposed to end. And I think it's beautiful, but it's just hard for me. It's just a personal thing. But I would 100% recommend this to everybody. I definitely think it's a movie that belongs in the bucket of movies before you die, to watch before you die.
Yes.
Yeah, it's worthy of your praise and being seen for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I did it.
We did it. I got through it eventually. Do you want to tell everyone what the next movie is?
Our next movie is The Family Stone,
which I've never seen. Have you seen it?
It's been a long time.
Oh, okay.
So I can't even.
I've never seen it. I'm excited because we just lost Diane Keaton recently. So getting to see a Diane Keaton film that I haven't seen is kind of exciting. It's we're going to have a special guest for the episode, which is exciting. So, and it's their favorite film. So, I'm excited to hear why. So yay! We're going to move it into Christmas, everybody. So get ready to get holly and jolly. Get your Santa hats on.
Woo woo.
Yeah. Have you heard about Spirit Christmas stores?
What?
So okay, because you know how I feel about Christmas.
Yes.
They have Spirit Christmas this year for the first time ever, and they're awesome. I haven't been to one yet, but I've seen lots of videos. I really want to go to one. They pretty much all of them have Santa on duty all the time.
Oh wow!
You could go Spirit Halloween or Spirit Christmas and see Santa.
Wow!
It looks very irreverent. Okay. I've seen a lot of like really inappropriate sweaters and things. There's a really funny one where it's got a reindeer dancing on a stripper pole, and it says "pole dancer" because dancer is one of the very.
Yep.
I don't know. I think that's really funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to going to a Spirit Christmas soon. Maybe seeing Santa. Hope I see Santa.
Sweet. That's awesome.
I kept being told I should just grow my beard out and be Santa this year. So I looked into like being a Santa. It's so competitive. The market is flooded with Santas. It's hard to get your foot in the door as a Santa.
I think you could do it.
I don't know. I need a suit. Yeah, you got to provide all your own stuff. You got to provide your own suit and all that stuff. So,
wow.
You and I, we got to talk.
Okay.
Gotta get that suit. Yeah. Tell me how much money you got to send you to make that suit.
Okay.
I know you're not cheap. All right. I think that does it for this episode. Thank you everyone for being here and sticking with us, even though we took that little break. We'll see you all next week on Cinema.